I built my first robot, which was modeled after an insect. It didn't build a complex representation of the world. It just looked at the sensory input, made a quick decision on what to do, and kept making quick decisions many times per second. It could navigate around in a crowded room at about the same speed that a person could walk.
人工智能先驱阿兰·图灵曾设想这样一个机器，它拥有电子大脑，以摄像头为眼，以轮为脚，可以在乡间漫步。但他又承认，当时的技术条件还不成熟，所以还是先专注无形体的人工智能为好。但一些人工智能专家并没有放弃造机器人的梦想。罗德尼·布鲁克斯出生于澳大利亚。
Science fiction was a big impact on me, both reading books, but particularly the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey came out when I was a teenager, and I just loved the computer HAL.
Good evening, Dave.
How you doing, Hal?
Everything's running smoothly, and you?
Oh, not too bad.
Have you been doing some more work?
A few sketches.
May I see them?
Sure.
That's a very nice rendering, Dave.
Now, HAL was a murdering psychopath and killed everyone, but apart from that, it was really intelligent and really interesting. The computer at university was a facility where you put in punch cards and then operators would feed the punch cards and give you a printout. One of the professors allowed me to use it for 12 hours every Sunday, all by myself. And so I started programming in machine language, a new sort of programming language specifically designed for artificial intelligence.
但布鲁克斯所在的大学没有计算机系，他填报了几乎所有设有人工智能实验室的美国著名学府，收到了其中几所的录取通知。
So I went to the library and got an atlas and found out that Stanford was closer to Australia, and so I decided to go to Stanford.
在斯坦福大学人工智能实验室，布鲁克斯加入了机器人专家汉斯·莫拉维克的斯坦福车项目。这是辆能自己观察和行动的小车，也是今天自动驾驶汽车的鼻祖。斯坦福车行动异常缓慢，画面中的每一次闪烁代表15分钟的观察与思考时间。
It was so slow that and it would take 6 hours for the robot to move about 20 meters through a large room.
人类能短时间内感知到周围环境，处理大量信息，并做出合适的反应。机器却不能这样随机应变。机器相对容易实现推理等人类的高级智能，但要实现人类儿童就具备的感知运动能力，则需要难以想象的计算量。用逻辑的方法教会机器人应付这个千变万化的世界，比人工智能先驱们预想的困难得多。
A lot of reasoning had to go before the robot could even move at all. I started to think that this couldn't be right.
布鲁克斯决定另辟蹊径。
I should look at insects. Insects have very small brains, but they can fly around, chase things, survive. They could do much more than our robots could do at the time.
20世纪80年代，布鲁克斯加入了麻省理工学院的人工智能实验室。
I built my first robot, which was modeled after an insect. It didn't build a complex representation of the world. It just looked at the sensory input, made a quick decision on what to do, and kept making quick decisions many times per second. It could navigate around in a crowded room at about the same speed that a person could walk.
千里之行，始于足下。与其眼高手低，不如从迈动第一步开始。布鲁克斯从研究人类复杂行为，转向研究某些简单行为的组合。
Rodney Brooks's lab that I worked at was the AI lab, but it didn't stand for artificial intelligence, it stood for artificial insects. And what we were trying to do was create insect-inspired brains that would allow these early robots to survive in a real environment. And we were quite successful.
Ultimately, that same technique is what got put into the Roomba vacuum cleaning robot.
This is a robot that you can go out and buy, and it will clean up your floor. And it starts off sort of just going around in ever-increasing circles. If it hits something, can people see that? Now it's doing wall following. It's following around my feet to clean up around me. Don't worry, relax. No, relax. It's a robot. It's smart.
这些机器人完成的任务有限，却真正走入了人们的日常生活。人类与机器人有了第一次亲密接触。